Your fighter making their way to the cage out of the blue corner. Welcome out Aaron Castro.
And with that being said, Castro and Khamis have enough background to, they can move on to fight Peraza or Larkin. But when we go back to that 55 division, I don't think Snyder is ready to take on a Tyler Sigmund just yet. I don't think anybody at 55 right now is ready to take on a Tyler Sigmund just yet. The contender for that title is going to have to come from the outside. The other thing you have to consider is Tyler Sigmund may move on, go somewhere else, you know.
Yeah, or, you know,
turn
just
pro.
Hang him up, turn pro.
Yeah.
I mean, Khamis, you know, this is a guy with 11 amateur fights coming up here, and Murrow's got, this will be his 5th.
Yes.
So, you know, I think the onus is on one guy more so than the other to do something like that, to make a decision like that.
I think what you're going to see here, now, I know Khamis has moved over to Team Jimmo.
Yeah, interesting move.
So I hope the one thing that has changed is they've improved his output. It's one of the things I saw in the last 2 or 3 fights of his output's not high enough after he gets his rounds in. It feels like he's done with the fight after the first round. He's got to improve his output, but his overall technical skills are decent, just not enough of it, you know. And then Castro, man, this guy, you can't keep him down. He's a squirmy guy. And then when he gets back up,
he's a brawler too.
He's got crazy
He can
hands.
throw some hands, dude. Looks even better shape than when he fought Emmanuel Simpson last fight for it.
And I think that Khamis has the better Muay Thai
his opponent
selection.
Out of the red corner, Prince Ahmed Khamis.
And because he has that skill differential in his kicking, he should use it.
Yeah.
Not shoot. Don't shoot.
I think Khamis is a really phenomenal wrestler, and the way he does bring his takedowns to the table is interesting too. Like he hides his intentions very well compared to most amateurs. But I think the biggest knock on him has been that he has shied away from a brawl a lot of the times. Like if he's fighting someone who is capable of outstriking him, he just doesn't entertain the striking as much, which can cost you rounds.
And I'm cool with him taking the guy down or clinching him, but he's got to do work while he's there.
Yes.
And that's one of the other things. Like
that was the separator in the Peraza fight, the work on the ground.
Yeah, he got him down, but he kind of hung out there.
Chase Gamble, very busy this evening, very busy.
Yes. If you think about all your major teams are here, Elevate, Matrix, Team Rock, even Atlantic's got a few people on the card. You know, all your major teams are putting out multiple fighters. And
Modern Warrior.
Years ago, I said one of the things you needed was a body of work for me to put you in my top 10. And you need to wins, you need championships, and you need fighters that fight. And when I see 5, 6 fighters on the card, man, you're already—
That's fighters that fight.
Yes.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Because there's a lot of good teams out here, but you know, they're fighting once, twice a year. And they're not getting into that championship picture. And they're not fighting against these other teams that are putting it on the line.
Top of the cream teams, yeah.
That's why, even though we see Team Jimmo lose, you never hear me count them out. You know?
No.
If a highest stand loses, you never hear me count them out.
When you have competitors that compete that much, you're going to lose a few.
Yeah.
You know, when you're putting yourself out there that much and that often, and you're not looking for easy fights, which neither of those gyms ever do.
Right.
And it's going to happen.
You look at who they beat. They beat one another. It's those other teams on the outside that stay away from these teams. You know, anybody can take on Cobra Kai.
Right. Yes.
But not everybody's taking on a Team Rock or Atlantic
Your
MMA
fighter
or Jimmo.
for the 145-pound weight class, and a chance to move on to fight the winner of next title fight from the blue corner, standing 5'7" tall, with a record of 3-1, fighting out of Kick Fit. It's Aaron Castro. And in the opponent, fighting out of the red corner, standing 5 foot 7 inches tall, with a record of 5 wins, 6 losses, fighting out of Gym O. Please welcome Prince Ahmed Khamis.
You know, that differential between Peraza and Khamis was kind of small in their last match. Peraza came out on top, and now he's fighting for the belt. Khamis could get another title shot with a win here.
Khamis actually is the longer guy here, even though they got them both listed at 5'7".
Well, you know, Khamis is built a little bit longer, it seems, and Castro's built a little bit stockier. Yes.
There's those kicks. I mean, that's the difference maker for him.
It can be, yeah, especially that lead leg.
He has good Muay Thai skills, but he doesn't always bring them, you know, to the forefront. See, it's just how long he's waiting. That's the issue. That's the issue. He needs to just stay busy. He doesn't need to be perfect or try to find the perfect shot. Just create the perfect shot with movement, touches, movements, touches, and movements.
Especially when you're as varied in skill as he is. When you got the Muay Thai, when you got the wrestling, you can threaten from so many different angles and so many different ways. And this is where Castro, in my opinion, is at his best, when he's just coming forward and throwing leather.
Yes. He's not really landing anything that really matters at this point. But
well,
but he is busy.
He wasn't landing anything that mattered on Emmanuel Simpson until he finished him, but now Khamis on the takedown in tight now against the cage wall. He's folding that rear leg up, which is preventing the wall walk right now.
She uses left leg and shelf those legs and drag Castro out.
Yeah, he's building. Yes. He's built. Wow, Castro doesn't play the guard at all. Kind of lets Khamis get to his back here.
Stretch him here.
He's spladled. Khamis.
Look at that cross grip. Beautiful cross grip.
With the gift wrap, or cross grip, whatever you want to call it. It's there all day for him.
Yep, I like gift wrap too, man. Look, we talking together, man. We talking MMA, man. We got to fight one another. We talking MMA. Now he's got the top mount. Nice. And back to the back, yes.
And Khamis is good here. Khamis is comfortable here, and this is something we haven't seen a lot of from him is jiu-jitsu.
I wouldn't go for anything big. You know.
Ooh. See, I really like that exit from. If you're going to exit on the back control, you might as well threaten with a choke.
That was very technical.
Make sure you don't get swept.
Yes. And then be first. Be first. And that's something that Castro always does. He's always first. Nice inside sweep. Back to the mount.
Ooh. Castro's arms beat out now. His arms beat out as almost a mounted triangle position there for Khamis.
Oh.
Khamis is perfectly content to let you get back up, too.
Yes.
10 seconds left in the opener.
Good round for both men. But I like Khamis.
I like Khamis in that round too, but I gotta say, Castro was landing some strikes. And one of them on the break in that grappling exchange really seemed to stifle Khamis for just a moment. But I'd say that the round overall.
Round number 2. Gonna be an action-packed round.
You gotta do something to initiate, and I thought Khamis did that. He took the fight. He was trying to win the fight. Now it's up to see what Rodney Wallace, what instructions he gives to Castro to see if he can make the adjustment. And I figured out the other coach's name is Gary. I'm not sure what his last name is, but we always just call him the other dude. Now we know that he is Gary. And considering how they performed the last fight for it, that's a good coaching team.
Yeah, you want to know his name. Gary. All right, round 2, Castro, Khamis, underway for the fight for it, 145, #1 contendership.
What I like is Khamis just takes the center. It doesn't really back up. you really got to make him back up.
Castro doesn't either. He's about as Mexican as they come in that sense.
You're going to fight in that telephone booth.
That was one of the things that I was really looking forward to about this fight was I was thinking that Castro could force Khamis to stand and bang a little bit, and it looks like that's just what Khamis wants anyway.
The only difference is, again, Castro will get off first.
Yeah, he does like to be first. And he's also always kind of moving off line.
Yes.
You know, he's never really just standing still when he throws.
Khamis, it's got to be first. He's got to vary the targets high, low, left and right. Good counter on the inside right there. And he sees everything. Defensively, he sees everything.
Nice takedown defense there. Gets the underhook in, but it's not enough to dissuade Khamis on the takedown.
And here we go again. This is where he's got to put in the work. He just can't camp out here. Because although those strikes aren't going to murder him or anything like that, but the judges are saying, well, look who's working. Look who's creating a situation where he's going to get back to his feet.
Correct. You know, when it's close, it's like, well, what did you score?
Right. Again, he's just there. If he gets more off-balancing movements, more elevation, underhooks, little short strikes, it looks like Castro's doing more of the work. Whereas Khamis becomes a heavy bag that's just laying on top of him.
Oh, nice
mount.
effortlessly moves
Yes.
to the full mount, does Khamis with 1 minute to work here.
And this is where he needs to. He can just take this round right here.
It's very hard to wall walk from this position.
Just take the round. Yeah, just keep working. Take the round. Yeah, just do that. Just do that. Those little short choppy punches. And here's why I give it criteria is because if you have full swing of your arm from the shoulder down, dude, you're punching. If you're doing it from your elbow down, it's a little love tap. So right here, he's got the full swing of his arm. That's why I'm giving him credit. That's why he should work.
Well, he's never been a big ground and pounder.
Doesn't have to be.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't have to be at this level.
If I see the
sure.
big swing of your arm, I'm thinking, in my mind, you are winning the fight. If I see that little love tap where your wrist is going back and forth, I'm thinking that you're just trying to buy time.
Definitely inclined to agree with you.
Especially when you're in the top.
That's
position.
what you want right there.
Yes.
One hand controlled, the other hand striking.
Yes. Another round for Khamis.
Khamis definitely 2 strong rounds in the book there for him. But we know that Castro's a proven finisher.
Yes.
And he can finish you.
Yes. This is
All right, folks, we got your third and final round coming up right before the title fight. Fighters, we do not want to leave it in the judges' hands.
This is Khamis' fight to lose at this point.
I agree.
Let's go. Leave it all out into the cage. Third and final round. Fight fans, they need your support. Make some noise!
Now, the one fight I think that Castro lost was by decision. So I don't know if he carries that power late, you know. And I can't remember if that situation was a grappling situation where he was on his back. In either case, he hasn't solved that problem yet. He's not brought that power so far, and he's not found a way to get back up off his feet, back to his feet.
Good sportsmanship right there. Third and final round. Let's go, fighters. Leave it all on the cage.
So if that power is there, it's time to invite that power to the party.
They're calling him forward, and they said hard to the body here for Castro. There he is, Khamis shooting on the single.
Nice.
Great wrestling from the Prince.
Nice. And I've never seen anything out of Castro that's a submission threat.
Right, not yet.
But his scrambling is outstanding. And the good news is that Khamis took that away from him tonight. He hasn't let him back up off of scrambles.
That's that game planning, that Jim O corner makes a world of difference, huh? Ooh,
nice.
I thought that was The Rock doing a kip up there for a second.
Oh!
Oh, what a sweep. That's that Gracie self-defense sweep, dude.
But here's the problem now. This is where Castro can do some some danger, some threat. Oh,
nice scramble. Nice scramble by Khamis, though. 1 minute and 50. And Castro's reinvigorated now.
Yes, he's going to create separation.
Oh my God, he dumps Khamis on his head.
He's going to look for separation now. He's going to go for the finish. He's got a minute and a half. Watch for an uppercut rip here. Knee to the body.
Yeah, the boxing has been Castro's biggest weapon in his career.
Yes.
Oh, what a shot!
There's the uppercut.
Oh my goodness! Castro swarming him on the fence.
He's got to do it again because he's not going to get the other 2 rounds made up with what he's doing. He's got to finish him.
You don't want to just shoot up, right? Because if you shoot up, he's going to close his hand. So you got to kind of work a little bit first. And Castro does a great job working him a little bit. Khamis is now bloody.
Yes, he's got to work him.
Castro has him on the, man, it's looking like the Emmanuel Simpson fight. I'm having deja vu over here.
Yes.
Now Khamis is being tested here.
He's got 50 seconds.
The championship resolve here is what you need. If you want to fight for the championship, you got to show some championship resolve.
And what Castro's got to do is go body, then the head.
Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Del Fry missed that knee to the head completely.
Body and then the head. There's an uppercut.
Oh my goodness, Khamis is just not defending right now. He's looking for that shot. Another sprawl by Castro. Castro on top, he's working that arm down.
Him, get up, get up.
Yeah, you got to, right? You got to get up. You got to try to finish this guy. You want to fight for the belt? This is your chance, kid.
Yes.
You've had 2 tough rounds. Oh, the Prince! That is championship resolve right there. That is championship resolve. What a round. That final round.
Yes.
Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scarring. Hand me a drink cause I think I'm going all in. Get me a shrink who can catch me when I'm falling. Cover up my scars, flip the handlebars. Crashing in my car, wake up in a bar. I'll be a superstar, just on my avatar. This world is so bizarre, empty out the reservoir. Yeah, I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? Sometimes you need to let loose, grab juice, get goose, tattoos, taboos, get screwed. Loosen up, buttercup, all those hate comments will never make you feel enough. We're all adequate graduates, heart full of calluses, but we know calculus. Damn, ain't that fabulous? Can't wait to apply all those mathematicus. But we can't get a job that pays us enough. I'm about to pop off. Fuck you, you're lost. We all know that we never really want a boss. So I'ma do what I want to, something I can't undo. Yeah, I'ma do what I want to, something I can't undo. I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me?
man, that's the most
judges'
damage I've ever seen Khamis take.
scorecard is in, and we have a majority draw.
We said it.
We are the best commentators in the world.
So that last one had to be a 10-8.
I want you to take note. Take note. This is how it's done, baby. The Mad Coach and Mystic McGrath.
The 10-8 in the last round. You took your sister to the prom.
Well, Leslie, who's fighting for the belt now?
Hey, nice round of applause for Prince Ahmed Khamis and Aaron Castro.
Yeah, that's what we were thinking too.
Great fight on a majority draw decision. One more fight, title fight. The belt is on the line.